The Trackmania Grand League final has just finished some moments ago, and surprise, surprise, there was a Czech guy who defended his title here at Paris Games Week, and is the first ever Trackmania Grand League champion. Kappa, we're moments away from your win here at Paris Games Week. How do you feel at the moment?
Obviously great. Satisfied that it's finally over because it's been a long time since the league started, and considering I almost didn't make it to the playoffs, had to rely on mistakes of the others in the end. It's a very good result in the end.
Yeah, maybe you should thank Cap for choking on that last map in the group stage, but what does this say about you as a player, barely making it to the playoff, but in this final you were more or less dominant, or at least somewhat dominant?
Well, I can only assume the problem in the group stage was that I was just trying to stay in top 8, knowing that top 8 is the key to promote to the playoffs, which I thought would be the important part of the league, obviously. So I did what I needed. Well, in the end, it was indeed a bit lucky, but yeah, I wouldn't say there was something spectacular in terms of me being a different player on laps or in rounds. But I certainly put more training and more hours into those maps that were played in playoffs. Yeah.
Let's talk about the grand final itself. Only one match being played here today. How did it feel to go straight into that grand final? Did you feel like you got warmed up enough that you were actually ready?
I was trying to make sure I wouldn't be cold, not warm, if that's a term. But the problem was that there was only one match, and usually on every LAN it's the same, that the first match everyone plays kind of below their potential, and I tried to reduce it as much as I could. In the end I could not, because the beginning of the match really wasn't like good performance from me. But then I stepped it up on Eurosky gladly, and it just turned the tables, and since that I knew I really should finish it in a good fashion.
Yeah, you didn't start the match off in the best fashion. It was Bren who took the lead in the start. Did you get worried then that maybe this is not your day, or did you still have the focus that, okay, I still have what it takes to actually become the champion?
No. Even if I was 40 points behind, I would still be 100% confident in making it, because I knew during the warm-up that I was playing well, so there was really no reason to think something different. I just knew that maybe I fucked up a few turns that made me cost a lot of points in the beginning. But maps like Mushrooms are just that way. It's very precise in some parts, and that made me lose a lot of points. But I stepped up on others.
I said that you defended your title here at Paris Games Week. It's somewhat true and somewhat not true. Last year you won the Tech World Championship, or the Trackmania World Championship, and now you won the Trackmania Grand League. Let's compare those events. How does this victory feel towards, or up against the victory last year?
All right, so I'm not sure if it's just because it was the World Championship and this is not, but I have to admit that I was way more excited after winning the World Championship. Also the stage was a bit bigger last time. The show was honestly a bit more professional than this time, which is kind of surprising, but I take it the way it is. But the feeling in the end when you finish your finalist attempt on a stage, and you know that it's over and you're gonna hold the trophy in your hands, it's awesome. Yeah, it really is awesome, and that's one of the reasons why I still keep playing this game, because in the other aspects of my life I really don't know how to substitute it. Like just those emotions are I just don't know how to substitute.
After the match was over, there was a trailer about the season 1. You said some weeks ago that this would be your last tournament. Now we have won the Trackmania Grand League beta season. Are you actually stepping away from the game, or are you sticking around for the season 1?
Yeah, I guess this question was coming anyway. Yeah, my mind got changed eventually. I got a very good offer from an organization from Great Britain, which will be announced on my Twitter, I guess, like today evening or probably tomorrow. So yeah, I will stay around eventually for 1 more year. But you know me, for me, like the things may change like from day to day, and the final decision is that Kappa will be playing Trackmania Grand League Season 1 and also Season 2.
But it's safe to say that your time in Team Sampi has ended.
Yeah, it has, unfortunately. It was a deal between us, you know. My contract, also Tween's contract, has ended, and this and the Air France Cup were the last tournaments we played for Team Sampi. So big thanks to them. Shout out for all the support we've got. It really made me step up my game, and I became the best version of myself under their wings, you know. Sorry. Yeah, but now it's a different organization, which will keep me motivated. That's for sure. And Team Sampi is over, at least for Trackmania, but not in other games. But I guess that's not the subject of this interview.
Thank you so much for doing this. Last question for me. You celebrated last year after winning it. How will you celebrate this year after winning this?
That is a good question. I still don't know, because last year the trophy was quite different. It was a cup, so I could drink champagne from it. But now I can maybe like open a beer with this star, you know. So I need to think of that. And I'm also a bit ill, so I shouldn't overdo it. But I definitely won't drink only water tonight, you know.
There you have it. Our first Trackmania Grand League champion is from Czech Republic. His name is Kappa, and he's sticking around. That's it. More interviews will follow. Bye bye.